Hello, I am back. I couldn't talk about E3 while it was actually happening because I was on a trip, but I watched Nintendo's because Nintendo is always like it's always probably the best one. And Xbox or like the EA, Ubisoft, they're all mediocre. They're nothing special. Nintendo, they usually do something better than all of them, even if it's not good itself. But this year, well, a lot of the past years, people just been having praising Nintendo for so much, especially in E3. Like they say, it win that Nintendo wins E3 every time, which they do, but because all the other companies just suck. I mean, Nintendo really didn't do much this year. They didn't have to do much to win E3. I'm tired of people praising Nintendo for everything they do when they can basically do the bare minimum and people will praise them. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I just want to go over their Nintendo Direct for E3 and let's just talk about it. Okay, first of all, I start off with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate X Tekken. I'm not gonna be one of those people that like gets mad because my favorite character didn't get in. Like, I don't really care. Like, I care what character gets in, but I'm not gonna be mad about the character that gets in, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, they start off with Smash Bros, which is great, of course. Everyone loves Smash Bros, but it's not, I'm not gonna act like it's something like brand new. Like, obviously we're getting a new Smash Bros character. It's not something like insane or crazy. It's not a new game, a new IP. Like, it's cool, but I'm not gonna go crazy over it unless it's like some crazy character. I'm not into Tekken, but I'm happy for everyone that wanted a Tekken character, so I'm happy for that. I'm sure everyone that did like Tekken did go crazy. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna be hating on that just because my favorite characters didn't get in. So yeah. Then the next thing was Life is Strange Remaster Collection, which this is gonna be a trend. A remaster or just a port. No one really cares. At least I don't care because a remaster, like, I don't want to play on. I don't want to play it on Switch just because I can take it portably. When I can probably buy it cheaper on another console or on PC. So let's move on. I don't want to talk about every game, just like the notable ones. So next one probably like Guardians of the Galaxy. Actually looks pretty cool. Monkey Ball was actually the a pretty big surprise. Remastered Monkey Ball, which another remaster, but at least it's Monkey Ball. I've heard that game actually pretty good, but it's again just another remaster. Like, it's another trend with Nintendo. Most of the games are either ports, remasters, or remakes. Like, it's really getting annoying. Like, in my opinion, there's not much on Switch, and if there is something, it's always like fully priced. Then we had Mario Party Superstars, not All Stars, which is a remaster of, or it's a remake of the original Mario Parties. It's like, I think it's like a the Nintendo 64 Mario Parties put into one, but there's only like 5 boards and it's using like the style of Super Mario Party, which I guess because they can't make a good Mario Party, they decided to make the remaster the Nintendo 64 ones, which again another remake or remaster, which is getting really annoying. And I just don't find it interesting at all. Like, they're not doing anything original with Mario Party. They realized that the cart idea with Mario Party 10 and 9 failed, so they decided, oh, let's just go back. But when it went back to the original style, they didn't add anything actually like new or original. They're just using the old style. Now they're just completely remaking it, which is again just annoying. Nothing original about Mario Party anymore. I mean, there never was, but at least they added, like, at least the boards were good. Now they're just remaking boards. Alright, but the next thing that happened is actually the best thing about their Nintendo Direct, which was Metroid Dread, which is amazing. I didn't expect them to make a Metroid game anytime soon besides Metroid Prime 4, and they're actually using the engine for, I haven't heard anyone point it out, but it's pretty sure they're using the engine that they used for the Metroid 2 remake on 3DS. I think it was called Samus Returns. Yeah, this game looks great, of course, but I'm just not into spending $60 on a 2D platformer. So yeah, that's another. I know I just keep complaining about the prices of games, and yeah, but besides Metroid Dread, this is literally the only game that they announced for this year, basically. Like, there's not much on the other major games beside, of course, like the Mario Party game and the Mario Golf game. That's basically all we have. Metroid Dread and like, I don't even know. There's literally nothing coming out for this thing. That's why we go on so many like software drops for the Switch, it gets annoying. And then when something does come out, it's something like mediocre or something. Yeah, but yeah, I don't want to be too negative. Metroid Dread looks really good. I definitely should get it. I've never played a Metroid game, so yeah, I really want to try it out. Next was Mario Golf Super Rush, which is looking cool, but I already know when it comes out, it's probably going to be lacking content, considering So considering like the other sports Mario sports games that have coming out recently from Nintendo, like the tennis game had barely any content, so this one's probably gonna be the same. Next was Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, which I'm not into Monster Hunter, but this game actually looks pretty good. I don't know why they're releasing one right after Monster Hunter Rise, but it actually looks pretty cool. The graphics look good. Yeah, just another Monster Hunter, which I'm sure people are excited for. Next was WarioWare Get Together, which is actually coming out this year. So I never played a WarioWare game, but I'm sure they're fun. But I don't think it's anything to get excited for. Like, especially, I don't want to keep saying this, but it's just gonna be $60 again. Like, I don't want to spend $60 for a collection of mini games. Sorry, but I'm not gonna get excited for literally a collection of mini games when I can probably get that for like $10 on Steam or something, or just get the older WarioWare games. So yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be a fun game, but not really something I'm gonna get excited for. Sorry. Next, the best looking game at E3 actually, Shin Megami Tensei 5, which I've been super into Shin Megami Tensei and Persona, and this game just looks so good. I actually can't wait for it. I think it's actually coming out this year, or if not next year. No, it's actually coming out this year, November 12th. So yeah, that's like big. Like, I can't wait for that game. It's actually a Switch exclusive, which is amazing. Well, I'm sad because my friend can't play because he doesn't have a Switch, because we're both into Shin Megami Tensei and Persona. But that's really big. That's a Switch exclusive. And yeah, that's the best looking game they've shown so far. Actually, the whole entire thing. Even Breath of the Wild 2, to be honest, because they didn't show much. And yeah, I just can't wait for this game. Really, I can't give Nintendo too much credit for it though, because they're actually not the ones developing it. It's obviously Atlas. It's just gonna be Switch exclusive. But yeah, this game looks really good. Then literally three games in a row. They're either port, remake, or remaster. We got Danganronpa, Fatal Frame, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So yeah, those are ports or remasters. Danganronpa is amazing, so if you haven't played that, get that. Fatal Frame looked good when it came out on Wii U. And Tony Hawk Pro Skater, I don't know anything about that. Then they showed off the Mario Plus Rabbids sequel, which is actually looking pretty cool, but not something new or like that special. We already got the first one. Then after that, another remaster of Advance Wars 1 and 2. So another port / remaster. Then we got 3 Zelda things in a row. We got the expansion pass for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. We got information on Skyward Sword HD, which again, another port HD remaster on a Wii game that's gonna be $60, when back on the Wii U we didn't need a port because we could just play on the Wii U. Now they're gonna sell it for us for $60 with basically probably no changes at all. So yeah, and they're making that like a big deal as it's coming out, when it's just a remaster. Like, other companies will just port that to their new system for like $20. And then we got a Game & Watch system for Zelda, don't care. And we got footage for Breath of the Wild 2, which was we actually got gameplay and not just like CGI trailers. I actually commend Nintendo for that. They've been actually showing a lot of gameplay for a new game instead of just CGI trailers. Like, a lot of companies have been just showing CGI, especially like Xbox. For Starfield, they literally just showed a CGI trailer, and Nintendo is actually showing gameplay and stuff. So yeah, I commend them for that. That's great what they're doing. Nintendo definitely doesn't do CGI as much as other companies do, but when they don't do like gameplay, they literally just show a logo. So they gotta stop doing that. But luckily, they actually have just stopped showing the logos and actually show gameplay. So yeah, we got footage for Breath of the Wild 2, which is looking like amazing. You can like go into the sky, like looks like you can travel like in the air. Hyrule Castle is like floating. They got like a new stasis ability, and yeah, I can't wait for that game. Looks amazing. I'm never gonna shut Nintendo for Breath of the Wild and Zelda, because Breath of the Wild is just one of the best games of all time, and I just can't wait for the sequel, which is coming out next year. And yeah, that's basically it. Nintendo's E3 wasn't anything that special. Not much is coming out this year. That's only my problem. Like, they announced Metroid Dread for this year, but after that, I'm not really excited for anything else. And yeah, they definitely won E3. I'll give them that because every other company, they don't do much. Like the only one that competes is like Xbox, but they show so many games that like I don't really care for them. I don't really care for them all that much. Really, the only game they showed that got me excited was like Halo Infinite multiplayer. And that's basically it. Starfield, I can't wait for that because Bethesda, but they didn't. They literally just show CGI, so I really do not care. And yeah, that's it for Nintendo. Again, I'm just tired of people praising them for so much for doing the bare minimum. But yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.